Hey everyone, it's Jenny. I wanted to do a quick video. It's a project share before we're gonna give these away. So earlier I shared I think I shared these. So we're trying to make these lays so that we can give it to performers that are coming in from San Jose. And they're doing what's called a swing posium, which is really cool. It's a combination of taiko and jazz music and swing music. And what they're doing is telling the story about Japanese internment camps. Anyway, so they're here in the islands, and my husband is hosting them, and so we wanted to give each of them a lace. So this is the majority of them will get. It's like a fake tea leaf lei, and I found this like tea leaf looking ribbon, and it looks pretty good. Like it looks pretty real. So we made a bunch of those. And then I wanted to make a couple of these lays, and this is more for those that are actually the coordinators of the whole thing. And so my husband said make two of them, one for the husband, one for the wife. And I kind of based it off of this lace. So one of the lays that my husband got from one of the performances, I think it was last year, I'm like, oh, this is really cool how they did this. And I wanted to do something similar. But because it was only two people I had to make it for, I thought, oh, maybe I can make it a little bit fuller. And so this actually looks pretty good considering it's a ribbon lay. I'm not saying it looks like as nice, like as realistic as this one does, but it's not bad. So I will try to link the tutorial that I found on YouTube of somebody who did a similar type of lay. And that way you can kind of follow along if you want to try and make this yourself. But basically you just get like about a 1 inch satin ribbon, you cut them into 3 inch strips, and then there's a way that you fold it, and then you just use a needle and then you pierce it. So it does take a lot. I think it didn't take one full roll, but it took, like when I got to the second one, I had used up most of the first roll already. So I would budget about one roll per lay if you want to be safe. So, and as you can see, like I did not burn the end, so that's why there's a lot of like extra threads coming out, but it kind of gives it more character, so I'm just gonna leave it. You can actually burn all of the edges so that it does not have all this, but a lot of people like that look, so I'm just gonna leave it that way. So I didn't, that would have taken me just like way too much time. And then the other thing I did was I added in the kukui nuts. These are usually they give you like a whole lay of the kukui nut, but a lot of people take those apart and then they use it as different either end pieces or like in between. And so I used it in between here. So it does take quite a few of these kukui nuts. I think it took me almost 20, like more like 18 or 17. So it is quite a lot. I purchased about 100 on Etsy that were already drilled. And then my friend Ginger just sent me a bunch. So now I'm well stocked in case I have to make any more of these lays. I think I'm going to make one more for graduation. I have somebody in mind, and it's gonna be a little bit different, but generally the same type of stitch and how you fold it. So anyway, I just wanted to share with you the projects that I made recently. This is what I've been working on. I've also been working on some things for Mary Monarch Craft Fair, but I haven't quite. I'm not totally done yet, so I don't really want to share that until I'm completed. Okay, that's it for now. I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Bye.